All right, we're looking live from our view out at the Dakota Magic Casino, and take a look at those flags. It's windy there, and certainly some low clouds restricting visibility. Now, within those cloud droplets, we do have some liquid drops that have formed there. They're super cooled. They're below freezing. So when they contact something like your windshield or a sidewalk, they can freeze. So that's that freezing drizzle and freezing fog that we could have some concerns with tonight. 24 at Hector right now. Feels like 12. The winds here not as strong as what we're seeing down at the Dakota Magic Casino, but still a respectable 14 miles per hour with a few gusts higher than that. Temperatures in the 20s for all locations, with the exception of Aberdeen, where it is 30, but that's all below freezing. So any of this muck that does stick to roads, very slippery out there. And as I mentioned, even in town, well, it caught me by surprise at one intersection. I put the foot on the brake and just kept right on the sliding. So be careful, slow it down, give yourself extra space to stop. We have a winter weather advisory, mainly Highway 200 points south for freezing drizzle that develops tonight and into tomorrow. Here's a look at the satellite radar, and we look at it and we are not really seeing much of anything to be concerned about on the radar right now. Radar shooting over the top of these very low hanging clouds, and it's been all but quiet. And looking out at the regional picture though, the western one half of the United States starting to see an increase in cloud cover and unsettled weather as a result of what's going on in California. Finally, after about 4 days of rainfall in central California and northern California snow, that system is being ejected into the Central Plains, and we get to deal with it now. Although it won't be horrible, but it will bring some challenges. Here's what those challenges are. It's going to be cloudy everywhere. There'll be some low fog, and we'll have areas of drizzle and freezing drizzle this evening and into the night. Not much changes. Temperatures hovering near 20 degrees. Now notice the pinks. The pinks are that mixed precipitation where we get the freezing drizzle, maybe even some areas of sleet down south. Up to the north, there'll be just a better chance of all-out snow showers, but we could see, notice, the pink on here, mainly along Highway 200 and points south. That is why the advisory is in these areas, but we could have slippery conditions developing in other locations. This is not going to be a heavy-hitting snowfall producer, but there's going to be some areas that once we get through Saturday afternoon, where most of the freezing drizzle disappears, and it will cover our icy roads with some light snow. So please allow yourself some extra time. Into Sunday, by the morning hours, the snow wraps up, and here's what we're expecting. Again, a trace for most in eastern North Dakota. 1 to 3 inches from the valley and points east, with the best chance of 2 or more being from, say, the Lake of the Woods area right down through Clearwater County into eastern Becker, eastern Otter Tail, and you in Hubbard, of course, as well. Here's a look at Fargo tomorrow. 20s all day, cloudy skies, areas and times of freezing drizzle. Slippery road conditions. Even though we don't get heavy snow, we could see some mixing in, particularly late, and they should be wrapping up by the time we get into our Sunday morning. Your hometown forecast shows hit and miss areas of snow showers. Again, freezing drizzle mainly down to the south. Some accumulation by Saturday night across the eastern one half of our viewing area, but a little more by Sunday. We continue to monitor Wednesday's storm system. We have a first alert weather day for Wednesday. This starts late Wednesday into Thursday. Now, some models are tracking this a little farther to the south toward the Twin Cities. That's good for us, but the potential is still there for some unfun weather. But we'll be watching it like a hawk. Barbie, thank you for sharing your photo. Now look at the planning forecast after we get through our hiccup on Saturday and Sunday and slippery conditions. We have old Punxsutawney Phil telling us what's going on Tuesday. Then first alert weather day is Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll have an impactful system moving through, and then just downright chilly next week. Stacy?
The groundhog and the hawk is an interesting juxtaposition there.
Indeed.
Thanks, Hutch.